recap of this series. Mousesports versus Liquid with Henry Greer and Alex Brandon Richardson.
Whoa, okay, we're going full names. Thank you so very much. Trace Sorrenthus. Yeah, I think that's the full name there. Anyway, let's get into the action. Myself and Henry G, and the odds, my goodness, they tell the whole story of how Nuke went for Mouse. Now into Liquid's territory, we're going to be seeing a flash into middle. Woxic does hear it coming and will fall back and actually tuck in just in the nick of time.
Yeah, been a lot of conversation about the middle area of Vertigo in the last couple of weeks. It's a little bit useless at this point. Doesn't really gain you much, and it's very difficult to get full control of it. But the smoke down hasn't been able to get towards the window. You can see Liquid actually exploiting the fact you can get towards the B bomb site. But Rob's ready and waiting for a couple of kills here. He's managed to take down Naf already, 5 versus 4. And in terms of the bomb setup, I'm sure he's going to try and finish up towards B here. Alicia might guarantee that prospect. Says now Twist through the smoke. He'll be finding them the man advantage, and it looks like it's going all sorts of wrong here for Mousesports.
Woxic's so not ready for it. The call come in, but the frags work for Stu. Double kill from behind, a late arrival. They take control of middle, and that would have been so much more powerful if there was a door to swing in and start that pincer into B, but they still managed to make it work, and that was through a late arrival from CT Spawn.
Yeah, very nice approach there from Liquid. Their map pick, just picking up a 16-4 victory on Nuke. Mousesports couldn't really get going there, and at this point, that's a bit of a nightmare. We're going to see if the force buy comes through. Here's the replay of Twist looking for the pushes from the A site. He does find Chris J very quickly indeed, and then takes care of misses towards Kerrigan as well. Here we go, round 2. It is going to be the force buy from the Mousesports side. Frozen, known to be a bit of a deagle expert, does open things up nicely. Lots of damage inflicted as well. Stewie2K knows he has to pull a frag back in their favor as he makes his way up towards the site here. Can't fully commit, needs a player behind him. Loves the wall bang on this map, but no damage inflicted just yet.
See how quick that frag was from Frozen. 1 bullet from his deagle and 1 kill to the good. Mousesports yet to feel any of Liquid's wrath. Quite the opposite for them. Alicia's down to 57. Stewie tickled down a little bit as well, but look at Frozen's plan. As that smoke fades, he hopes to catch them. You can hear the step. Alicia tucked in on that right, and ships in the night, they pass one another. This time Alicia can punish, aggressive from him. Not necessarily committing towards this one, however, the bomb's on its way. Nitro and Twist join the party. This is where you wonder about those pushes for information, right? What's the CT side doing outside of ramp?
At this stage with Desert Eagles, they hold position. Stewie2K, same story towards sandbags, waiting for an opportunity, and it does arise. Good shot from Kerrigan. You'll see him playing these boxes a lot. Does manage to bring things back to a 3-on-3, but nothing recoverable. He goes down to 8 points of health, but continues to find headshots here. Lovely work towards Alicia. They have got the man advantage, but not for long. Stewie2K fighting back, trying to protect the plant as it does go down. Rifles against the Desert Eagle here, and the MP9, but his Robster strikes first. Catches Twist and Stewie2K there. It didn't let round stood a chance for them. They got the initial pick, but the trades are coming through thick and fast for Team Liquid there, but catching them out of position, off guard. It is going to be 2 players surviving, recovering those AKs, but the bomb's planted at least, Alex. They'll have money going forward, but still a very successful round from Mousesports there. And it's a nice slow default towards A. You'd expect that to work out for Team Liquid, but not to be the case.
Yeah, that was a lovely handle from Kerrigan. Getting 2 in that position, it's so expected. He was on that site for so long and a lot of scrutiny, but he handled it. Let's see how it all started. Frozen, he was the one to get that opening first blood. Lovely catch onto Nitro, but Kerrigan, the first frag, fine. The second frag, he's ready and waiting. Shuts down Alicia. He had his crossfire covered. Woxic knew that he could keep that push from Twists under lock and key, and it works wonderfully. Looks like Liquid will be conservative into the 3rd.
Yeah, absolutely true. Deagles and PD50s, no armor, no nades. Not going to fully commit to this one at all. Waiting for aggression here. Alicia makes her way up the ladder. Frozen willing to challenge from the scaffolding position once again. Nades exchanged. Significant damage towards Alicia and Twist at this point. They've got no utility themselves, so just waiting to see whether they can bait out some smoke, some incendiaries, and then just go in together and try and trade out a kill.
Woxic on that boost, and Naf gets that information without too much of a price to pay. There's so many more where that came from, though. And Chris J in support. This could go so badly for Liquid as they all get pulled in. It's the bait and switch, and it's a massacre. Nothing they could do about that one. Twists, not long either. And that will be a nice quick second for Mousesports. And it's a spotless one as well, not losing a single player.
Well, they took the eco in that previous round. AK's presumably come out now, but Mousesports certainly feeling themselves. 2 rounds in a row. Lovely setup here with the boosted position. You can see them all swinging around, trying to catch the player reloading on top of the M4, ready and waiting to spray them down. They'll take another conservative approach here, not feeling like AK armor, no utility would be enough. They want to make sure they have absolutely everything they need. They pick up the pace here, trying to focus towards scaffolding, and Frozen there once again. The flashbang from Kerrigan is beautiful. 2 kills found, quick as you like. They can fall back. Round is as good as done.
Chance, though, for Liquid. Alicia, he had a tight line held, but Frozen confirms it. This round is his. Mousesports by proxy. Chris J just gets a couple of warning shots thrown in his direction, and Alicia won't even get a chance to pick up the bomb. Mousesports neat, tidy, and a third. They're going to really want to start to run away with this one just to get the momentum back in their court.
Replay of Frozen and his efforts. Same flash, same angle. Very effective as usual. Managed to open things up with the Desert Eagle before and causing absolute carnage now with the AK-47. That fly smoking in from T-Spawn. Lands all the way towards the scaffold position, it seems. That's very cool. That's going to shut down Frozen's previous position. Fox getting himself in towards ladder room. Can drop down there, go for the backstab towards the A ramp. If you can get the timings right. 3-1 for Mousesports here. 1 round away from equaling their total on Nuke.
Yeah, that's a very good point. They've got all the lovely lineups here for the CT side. Liquid too, though. That's a powerful smoke. I'm sure going to become a rather common part of most A takes. Smoking off Scaff early. They had a Molotov lined up for that as well. In response, you really just can't get close to it.
Yeah, if you keep that smoke consistent every single round, at least you know they're not getting information for that part of the map. They can't just have one player anchoring. A-ramp control granted. Kerrigan, as we said, always towards those boost boxes at the back. Molotov's exchange, Frozen. Looking for an opportunity here, but Stewie2K beats him to the punch. And now we know Kerrigan always at the back of this bomb site. This time boosted up, trying to look over the smoke here, but vision completely removed. And now up to the flashbang through. It's going to be up to Chris J here, trying to deny the plant. Not going to happen. And Nitro with a couple. Preemptive shot towards the corner there. It's a 5 versus 2. Voxic and Rops don't really have much of a look into this one. Boxer will try and recover anything he can at this stage. Tries a defuse kit, I believe, but that's about it. And he'll start to fall back. Well, there it is. That one smoke, Alex, it was the great remedy to all their problems.
Yeah, combine that with that smoke that you can see Kerrigan, it was so deep that he couldn't even see over it. We've seen previously Liquid actually with that spectacular retake in the grand final of Dallas. They were boosting on that exact position to see over smokes, but on his own, Kerrigan didn't have that line of sight. And you can see how safe you are in that corner. Bomb radius damage reduced on Vertigo.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Fun
do much
trivia
at all.
for you.
Well then, 3-2. Very convincing round there. It was Frozen, knowing he didn't have the same sort of control he did before, trying to be flashed in towards that A ramp, but Stewie2K ready and waiting, off of his head. And at that point, Kerrigan isolated at the back. Nitro taking him down. Did he continue just to fire through the smoke? Indeed he did. No chance. And he's still decent here. Same smoke deployed by Twist this time, so it looks like every player on the Liquid side knows how to deploy that. Just to take away that vision towards that scaffold position. There it is again. Frozen trying to negate it this time. See if he can get himself into a bit of a spicier position.
Liquid are aware of the downfalls of that smoke grenade and are pre-aiming accordingly. Molotov deeper down, and actually that's enough for Frozen to tuck himself back in. Good damage inflicted to Alicia, and at what cost though? Kerrigan caught. The rotate will have to come in. It's going to be Woxic looking to help mend their wounds on this A defense. Already, though, Liquid starting to pick apart. Love this angle from Frozen. He can't quite punish, though. Just the tip of Alicia's head. The Molotov to force some repositioning. With still 60 seconds, though, Liquid have managed to draw a lot out of the CTs. In fact, they've only got one single piece of utility left in the bank.
Still a 5-4. 45 seconds remain. CT's only with a single smoke remaining. They have got kits. Rops always a solid anchor, and he might be tested at this point as they start to transition back towards the B bomb site. I would assume just a straight up contact play here. The analyst talked about set pieces on this map, but in this sort of scenario, it might not necessarily mean much more than just one smoke down, a flash over, and see what can be done. Actually going for something a little bit more complex than you might anticipate. It's going to be Rob's holding towards the bomb site here. Will they preempt his position?
Full flashed! He's trying to be trigger discipline and only going to get the first. There wasn't the bomb plan. He had a chance as well. Nitro was so low, but still Liquid have a firm grasp of this round. Still doesn't get the bomb down just yet. A bit of a fumble, and now they haven't. Oh, Nitro, he can be punished so hard for this. And already another body dropped. Woxic does do something, but the bomb's down, and now it's all onto Frozen.
Oh, this could actually fall apart still. Luckily, it's Nafly finding a great shot. Frozen on the flank there, so a bit of a fumble on the plant. So you have to hold it down for 3.5 seconds with the bomb planted. I guess he just let go at the replant, and it almost came crashing down there. So it was 6 seconds left on the plant. One of them had to fully commit. Had that flank been 10 meters closer towards the B steps, that was it. Round was done. It would have been a horrible one to give up there, but luckily for Liquid, they do tie things up at 3-3. Should be knocking on the door, breaking the bank of Mousesports at this point. They still have a bye for now. First time out call for Mousesports. And that got very problematic very quickly.
7 seconds when you see that bomb flying into the sky. And he has to advance. He has to try and find another frag. The fact that he does, Woxic, Liquid, they reacted very quickly to that chaos. I mean, that's, let's see, so 8 seconds, bomb is loose. They have to spring to action now to get that bomb down. 5 seconds, they cross across. Stewie, I believe, Elise just continuing to take that fight. So 2 of them, Elise and Stewie, immediately reacting and fixing that issue. A couple of seconds of you know, wasted time would have cost them the round. Instead, Liquid handle it. And so 3-3, deep, fast smoke towards middle will enable the CTs to take a more aggressive stance. And that's not just middle where they're doing it. They've got bit of a B push here, and Twist is ready and waiting for it. Clean kill onto Chris J. And they've just been fed an early man advantage.
Well, he knows the money's running low at this point. They're desperate for any sort of opportunities. We discussed this on Train in the series before, and that was Chris J. Just trying to surprise, get himself in towards the lobby position, but unfortunately Twist is ready and waiting with the AK-47. Clinical with the headshot. And he's aware there's probably going to be another player on the other side as well. Drops a Molotov, make sure there's no chance of any sort of trade. And now Kerrigan stuck on the Deagle. 5 versus 4. The map pick of Liquid here. They start transitioning towards the A side of the map, just peeking over the sandbags there, get a Molotov to make sure there's no CTs lying in wait. All-bang attempts here with the Desert Eagles trying to bait in Frozen. He misses the initial shot, and Stewie 2K will punish. Do they have to fully commit here? Not right now, but they've got the opening picks, and well, that's one gone. And they might just slow things right down here. We'll see.
Still maybe deploying a lot of utility towards this direction. Kerrigan lingering in that smoke and Twists. Yeah, 2 ideas. The second, bang on. Could the bomb go down now, though? It's Naf that has it. He's still towards the lane area. See the bomb go down. Woxic to contest. He can't. Babysat beautifully. Nitro, that was his one mission, and he passes with flying colors. The round goes the way of Liquid. A high-pitched squeal. Stewie trying to get the motivation flowing for Team Liquid to finish this on their map pick, Vertigo. A new addition to Liquid's ever-expanding map pool.
Yeah, just that one smoke as well. That has forced the hand of Mousesports here. They're trying to probe and find opportunities elsewhere on the map at this stage, but you can see Twist there, ready and waiting. He gets his first kill from the push, gets his second through Kerrigan to sat in that smoke, and that surely is the eco at this point, and indeed it is. Speedy 50s and Deagles. Robs gets himself some Kevlar, with the AWP for Stewie as well, suggests he'll go much slower. Wait for the mid-pushes to come through. Now Fly, cheeky little angle there. And he just walks into the crosshair of the Creegan. That's Voxer going down. Chris J will get a dink in return at least, but an early 5-on-3 lead. And they've got the bomb still well in their remit. Just waiting for any sort of reactive play here. And here it comes. Should be another guaranteed kill. It comes in eventually, but it does cost Nitro his life.
Not bad from Kerrigan. Just going to be forcing a little bit more cash out of Nitro's hands. Frozen, however, just walks straight into Naf's trap. Patience up against this buy. Now, Rops, he did invest into this one a little more than the others. But now he's got very little opportunities. You can see how much Liquid are going to respect this. The bomb's still loose. They're just clearing it. Slowly but surely crawling. Don't want to get caught out by any of these new close corners.
Yeah, certainly not. Rops has got the Kevlar, remember. Trying to hide all the weaponry if possible. Nafly taking care of that. Scavenging a few weapons on the floor as well. Makes his way in towards the A side to plant the bomb. It's going to be 5-3 now after a problematic second round. Back on their feet, Liquid starting to accumulate a lot of cash as well. Nafly, once again, $10,000. We'll get another 3,500 potentially if the bomb goes off here, but I don't think we'll get there. Twish, you better take care of things here. One more shot from this Deagle will float things out, which does land. And at this point, he's trying to save the AK. Not going to happen by the looks of things.
A boy can dream, but can the boy save? So much time still to keep the hold of this one, and he's already been spotted. It's going to be closed in on from all the different angles. Maybe, just maybe, he can look to try and take someone else away on this hunt. Keep Liquid honest. He knows they're coming in their masses, even using their utility to hunt him down. And no, great catch from Stewie. That high mobility with the pistol as well. Easy to find the one bullet he needed. And so, Team Liquid, 5 to Mousesports 3.
Yeah, looking much better for Liquid now. 4 rounds in a row. Will we see many adjustments here from the Mousesports side? Presumably, going to be bringing out the AWP. We've seen a bit of aggression from the CT side. Not too much avail, unfortunately. We'll see whether this round, with the AWP, Chris J this time, towards the B side of the map will work out for them. He's going to drop down, try and get vision. And now they can potentially leave him there if he's feeling comfortable with that. But Twist on the other side takes his teammate down. That's just gut-wrenching for Mousesports. Chris J knows he has to try and get a frag in return. He can't just rest on his laurels at this point. Nice position, good shot, but can't quite get the kill. Down to 14 HP.
That could have got so much worse for Mousesports. The fact that Chris is willing to take that fight, connect, will force Twists off. We'll look at Woxic's position as well. By being in that ladder room, he has the opportunity to perhaps catch Naf if he continues his late-mid advance. And advance, Team Liquid will, this time towards the A site. Bomb on Stewie's back, he's tagged up as well. Juggle from Kerrigan, keeps him safe. Draws out the AWP shot from Stu. And that smoke the Liquid have deployed is just something more to keep the CTs guessing. Sandbag's a threat, even as it clears. And Woxic, he's continuing his slow and methodical flank, not opting for the ladder room, doing it the long way round. And now above the sandbags, he gets the info. Kerrigan couldn't quite convert.
Oh, they cognizant on the flank, though. This is everything from Voxic. If he can get his skates on now, there'll be a chance for a big spray down here. Frozen and Kerrigan working in tandem here. Remember, Voxic on the flank as well. Chris J towards the sniper deck. 20 seconds remaining. Alicia has got the backline covered, but does he preempt the position to actually towards the scaffolding? It doesn't look like it. Voxic will have him, and now it's a 3 versus 2 in favor of Mousesports. First round they'll post in the last 4.
Good shot at this one. No kit, though, I will highlight. So time and frags really start to favor Liquid. First for Naf. He's still healthy after that as well. Stewie does 4. Woxic will have to get someone on that bomb. So Frozen, 10-second defuse. Halfway there, Naf has worked it out, and suppressing fire forces him off it. He's taken so much time off the clock.
Oh.
Naf, a glorious round, smiles as he secures his 4th. Team Liquid, they are making Mousesports sweat.
That was kind of insane as well. I feel like the full defuse was the best option there. It was what, like a second and a half away from completion there, but Nafly had a slight gap on it. This is how it all opened up as well. The push towards B, they were trying to get aggressive there, but Twist ready and waiting once again, this time with the Creegan hand, and there it is. Naf just gets him off the defuse there. Then he knows he's won the round. He can duck and weave. Closes things out in style though. 6-3, and has to be just the partial from Mousesports here. Mid pushers can be very successful, but people have to be there to receive them. It's going to be an A probe from Team Liquid. Suji open things up, and they're not slowing down here. There's a low HP Kerrigan on the other side of that smoke, and he's just trying to scramble. On top of the bomb site here, watching towards the bridge position, it will be Alicia. Nafly does eventually take care of that. Not the most exciting round here, just going to be one player remaining, 5-on-1.
Someone had to say it. Walking through the smoke, and it did not work out for them. This concludes quickly, courtesy of Alicia. Concentration, though, for Team Liquid. Not here to celebrate, they're here to finish this one quickly, and then can not only stay in the upper bracket, but they'll be playing Astralis for a spot in the semi-finals. Quarterfinals already secured for the Astralis boys. Stewie, when he's feeling the mojo, he likes to do quite the opposite to his opponents.
Bury them.
Yeah.
Well, it's the tactical timeout again. CTs can buy into this. Well, we see the Voxing AWP. It's Frozen that purchases the AWP first. Chris J had it before. Push towards B. Didn't really work out for them. He got a leg shot off, but that was about it. Frozen, decent spawn. We know he's been challenging that scaffolding position, so maybe he wants to try and get there before the smoke blooms. Let's get a slightly more advantageous angle. Maybe he can just use the smoke to his advantage. We'll see.
Because, yeah, you can go behind it, right?
Yeah.
There was the Liquid players were holding the line, but with an AWP, he can take that fight. Let's see. Frozen will beat the smoke just by a second. This is what we're talking about. This is his second option, though. It's been pre-aimed and another fantastic contribution. Unfortunately, not a death, but Nitro does have an Arctic Warfare Police bullet lodged within his ribcage still. And he's taking heavy fire, but not enough to finish the job. It's Naf to actually take the first body down. Woxic and Naf have been having quite an interesting battle in middle, and an interesting one establishing himself on B here. Rops finishes off Stewie.
Yeah, such low HP on the last few players here for Liquid as well. Sure, it's a 4-on-4, but at least Nitro and Twist are very low indeed. Waiting for reactions, Chris J. He holds towards middle for now. Gets towards that ladder. Does he dare go any further than this? Gets towards that dumpster. 1 minute on the clock. Trying to make a big play here. And it could work out. As far as they're aware, ladder was clear. Committing towards the A side, but looks at things. 45 seconds remain. Frozen's there with the AWP. Chris J's flank is everything, though. Who will come out on top in terms of the timings? Well, Chris J, he will find Nitro.
Oh, gosh, there was a second he looked towards spawn. I could just see the most embarrassing of deaths. But quite the opposite now, leaning towards B. Liquid, they're already wounded heavily, and Ropsy's playing a very passive hold on B. Doesn't want to give them away in early. Instead, he'd rather have their strength in numbers once they try and get that bomb down. So you can see that still time falling off that clock. Bomb eventually will be going down, but at what cost? Already Twist has fallen. He can't keep Naf safe now. The Flames will have to be serviceable as he tries to get it down and give them a shot at this one. Alicia, very low health to support him.
Now Fly will have to do all the heavy lifting here, and he knows that he can't just sit back and allow them to get towards the bomb site. He makes his way up towards Jenny's, and now Chris J, will he walk into the crosshair? Certainly will, but can't nail the shot. Alicia, you already mentioned he's low HP. They seem to know it as well. He's got almost no chance of winning this one. Kerrigan, not even challenging, just allowing that defuse to come through, making Alicia make the next move there, and at this stage, it should be done. Alicia, can he survive? Apparently not. Good round from Mousesports there. 2 kills of Chris J. 3 players surviving as well. They recovered the AWP, so Frozen can maintain that. So we saw that approach from him again. He was trying to beat the smoke, but it still went down. Didn't have a massive amount of impact, but it was enough to get a leg shot off at least and pushed him in towards that B bomb site, where Rob's playing a very patient game. Sure, the bomb got planted. They still have plenty of cash on the Team Liquid side, but it's promising signs there from Mousesports. Need to keep that up as we enter round number 12. 4-7.
Aggressive this time towards middle. Woxic and Naf, a nade exchange. Not too much more. Frozen. Despite that smoke being rather religiously thrown, he continues to try and be a nuisance there. Even if the window is getting smaller and smaller by which he actually can hold that line early. Rops has been having his issues with Twist's B presence throughout the rest of the Team Liquid gather towards A. They continue to have their duel, but that is not where the primary objective is on its way. Just a stationary hold for 3 members of Liquid. The smoke that deep, they will have access to Shelf. Alicia considering it instead of throwing some bullets into the wall. Kerrigan safe by the contain the Molotov to try and flush him out. They're using their utility, and CTs are forced to do the same in kind. 30 seconds, this is the commitment. Twist straight in and into the crosshairs of Kerrigan. Nitro, a wild spray, does connect, no bodies dropping. Kerrigan does manage to pull home too. With 20 seconds, I'm starting to get nervous for Liquid. They have to pick up that bomb, but there's just bullets being thrown in that direction. Liege, with just a scrap of HP, does manage to retrieve it. Now the bomb's down, and Stewie still alive despite crossing in the open.
Stewie will have to find a couple of shots here. Some way, somehow, Alicia gets out of there. He's got 17 points of health, but kits are available. Another shot rattles off to the body of Stewie 2K. He's now down to 13. He can't really challenge too much as the body's just getting all over the place on the bomb site here. It's going to be a clean sweep from Mousesports in the retake. 4 players survive, and it was looking scrappy to begin with there from Liquid, but they got the bomb planted. They maintain their finances here, but Mousesports overall looking better as this first half developed. 7-5 now. Problem is, when we saw Liquid play against Astralis in the grand final last week on this very map, they actually got 11 rounds on their CT side. So that's where they thrive. They're already on to a bit of a barn burner already. Remember, they won the pistol and lost that second round 4 spy. So this could actually be a lot worse for Mousesports. They can actually still win this half. 5 rifles once again for Team Liquid, 3 of which are Kriegs. As the analyst pointed out, you don't really see much on Vertigo in terms of defaults. It's normally just contact plays towards A with set pieces. Same smoke delivered towards that scaffolding spot. We're going to see Stewie 2K fancies pushing it. That would be a nice play, because you would assume that's going to be clear. No one's going to be using that. Might not even watch it.
Yeah. Certainly a possibility. Flames to flush out that close fight that Stewie was waiting for. You can see the thought process in these clears from Team Liquid.
Execution.
Early smoke deployed. In response to that of Liquid's. More being lined up. It's going to be a Molotov from Twist towards these back boxes. Frozen will not be able to stay here if Twist was to throw it. Oh my goodness, this is going to come down to eyes on the screen. Kerrigan and Stewie. Flash comes in. Kerrigan was not ready for that. Perfect positioning from Stu. Now Liquid have the advantage, and you can see they have the intention to punish it. With the smoke still standing, they close the gap. Bomb can go down. It can't be contested. The flames aren't going to stop Twists. He's even allowed to scarper away with just a tiny bit of HE damage to complain about.
Oh, bit of a masterclass so far from Team Liquid, but Frozen does pull one back from the sniper deck. They are going for this now. They don't have a smoke for the bomb. They're going to have to find every single kill before they go for this defuse here. Not looking good. Still isolated by the smoke. Tease is holding towards the ramp, but Stewie 2K finds his second frag of the round. Of course, it's the wallbang. He loves that on this map as Twist maintaining the crossfire here. Down to a 2-on-2, but still plenty of time. Let's see if they actually have a chance here. It's going to be the kill from Robs. I think they've got it. That looked like it was an impossible task, Alex. They've actually pulled it off.
Frozen's AWPing. We'll get to see that again, I'm sure. 3 in quick succession. It's between the 2 of them. Frozen and Rops, all 5. That did look truly impossible. Liquid had that bomb down. They had the man advantage. They managed to get away. The utility was very minimal for the retake, but Mousesports, what a performance. Frozen the AWPer. Many different tools available to him, and he's capable with absolutely anything you throw at him. What a wonderful performance that is from Frozen, and a crucial period of the game as well. You want to keep things as close as you can. You've already hinted at it. The power of Liquid's CT side on Vertigo.
I feel like that was just Liquid thinking that round was just a lock-in, because people were challenging and unnecessary points. Didn't seem like there was many trades going on, just kill after kill for Mousesports. And then all of a sudden things got out of control, and now there is one more buy available on the Liquid side. Here's the replay of Robs on the flank, shooting towards the scaffolding position. You can see no one really accounting for that spot. Frozen starts picking them off one by one, and at that point it all falls apart with about a second to spare. That's a big, big round for Mousesports to pick up. One round closer to tying the scoreline at 7-7. This could be the one to do it though. UMP for Nitro. 4 rifles around that. Bare bones utility. Don't have everything they need, but it's good as Frozen looking to challenge towards the scaffold again, trying to see if he can beat the players in towards that position. You can see Stewie's already up there at the top, trying to negate the smoke. Frozen will fall back.
Two members of Liquid here in middle. We haven't seen them address middle as much ever since the pistol round, where they sent 4 members quick, and of course the round prior to that, you saw a nice bait and switch maneuver from Mousesports, but ever since, it took us to round 14 to see a similar stance again. I do like Rops' position in that window, though. He's so tucked in, and with Chris J supporting him from B stairs, he can play this confidently, and now gets the information and the frag before he can fall away safely. That's an advantage Liquid are really going to struggle to overcome.
Yeah, that's massive from Robs. 5 on 4. There's only 2 smokes remaining on the T side here. 45 seconds. Already grouped up together. They're trying to rectify that now. It'll be a B finish. They know how to smoke the left and right hand side of the generators here. That's really the only play they can bring to the table. Chris J looking comfortable towards B. So smokes will be lined up right now. I'm pretty sure that's all they can do. Smoke the bomb site, go up together, hopefully trade out. First smoke goes in, should be left and right. Oh no. I think they've missed one of those smokes, but still seems to be under control. 6 HP for Rops, not slowing him down at all, though, it seems. He'll hide behind the Jennies at this point as the bomb gets planted. He can't really challenge at all, but Stewie2K certainly can. Rops waiting for his opportunities here. He somehow got 4 kills in the round. He's on for the ace.
And from behind, now strikes, and he'll take all of them down. Now just one man remains. It's Kerrigan. He has a kit, but walking straight into the crosshairs. Nafly, sensational. It started to look like it was getting ripped from Liquid. Not only did they lose the first, but Rops gets 4. He had 12 HP for 2 of those. It's ridiculous to see how much he can do with such a little margin for error, but it's all ripped from them with that dankest of flanks from Naf.
That's a 3-on-1 as well, and obviously the bomb down, so many kills being exchanged, all reloading, getting themselves ready for the final retake here. Then Naf double spray down, then he just seems to know exactly where Kerrigan is as well. He knows he plays the ace side, it's likely he'll be going for a flank, and unfortunately for him, doesn't work out. That means the money's going to be incredibly weak, but there's one player with a sniper rifle. Once again, that's Frozen as they continue to apply pressure towards the A side of the map here. The Deagle's delivering, but now so are the Galils. Man advantage still for Mousesports here, and that's going to put the brakes on for Team Liquid as they deploy more and more utility. Frozen going to be tested once again. Chris J's actually in the smokes to Sandbag. I don't think they'll be ready for this.
He's going to have had the sound cue, even more than that. Now firing off a couple of shots. Back completely turned. Oh, Chris. It's going to be checked, but blind fire finally does. But look at what cost. Naf, with his back turned, does eventually find Chris J, but immediately traded. Vantage maintained. Moxig's got them locked in here. They can't leave ramp now. Frozen in a prime position to keep hold of lane. Just leaves it down to one avenue of assault. Moxig's flank does let them know that it's coming, and so Frozen can adjust accordingly. Robs will get the first, a missed shot, and Twist now given a bit of an opportunity here. Frozen will take it from him, and so keeping things as level as they could be. An 8-7 half, Liquid with only just the edge. But we've already seen a lot of Vertigo from Liquid recently. Even as recently as yesterday, it's their defense you got to watch out for. See how they fare, and if Mousesports can take us to 3, we're going to take a break and we'll come straight back with the second half of our second map.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you now one. You ain't sacrificed now, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't
peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Baby, leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. You're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
A slew of rounds keeps Mousesports in the game. They fell flat on their map. Now Liquid chose to take it to Vertigo after picking up a successful couple of victories. Not only versus Astralis in the grand finals, they eventually did concede, but also versus North to put them here. It is the second round of the upper bracket on Machine. I'm joined by Henry G. It is our second map of our final series of our second day here at the 10th season of ESL Pro League, and we have got ourselves not only a bit of a mouthful to get things started, but it does seem like both teams are nearly ready. We're waiting for a member of Mouse to be getting into the action. But a quick recap of that first half, Hank. It did seem like Mousesports' string of 6 was the only thing keeping them in it. It was frozen with some nice aggressive maneuvers and a very quiet 18 frags from Rops.
Yeah, absolutely. Rops, you didn't really notice him too much there, but he was getting it done time and time again. It was Liquid, I think, when they really came to life when Frozen had the AWP. We weren't really expecting that to be the catalyst to their success, but when they managed to win that 5-on-3 retake by the skin of their teeth, I would say Liquid almost let that round go. That's when they really came online. But still, a lot of work to do here. We know how strong Liquid can be on the CT side of Vertigo. That's where they specialize. But still, a fighting chance now and much better scenes than what we saw in the first map when it was 16-5 on Nuke in favor of Team Liquid. The pick of Mousesports, of course.
Not just myself and Henry, of course. Also, we're having the observing provided to you by Rushley, I believe, for this one. Vertigo, I'm expecting to see some fancy new cameras. I don't know if Russia's got any fancy new cameras for us. He likes to spend his free time just flying around, setting waypoints. It's kind of he dreams in waypoints, I think, at this point.
Well, I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. He's always a man full of surprises, that's for sure. And I'm sure we'll get some of that in the second half. And both of these teams, we seem to learn something new every time we watch this map. As the first time I've seen that smoke from T-Spawn towards the scaffolding, for example. A great counter to what Frozen was bringing to the table there. He really was doing a lot of damage from that position. But that was why Liquid is such a good team. They realized what was causing them issues, and they smoked that position every single time and just nullified him to the point where he had to just fall right back with the AWP. And we're just getting ready for this second half right now. If you're just joining us, could be the final map of the day. Liquid currently up 8-7 as they switch over to the CT side of Vertigo. Team's starting to ready up at this point. We've got a small technical issue, but I can talk you through the buys. We have got the Mousesports on their T-side pistol, 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs, no upgraded pistols here. So it'll be interesting to see where they end up. To me, that sounds like a B finish, potentially the smokes either side of the Jenny, but obviously go towards A as well. We don't really see middle get that much action. We saw Liquid enter through that position on their pistol round through the window. Didn't really work out for them. Yeah. But overall, that's pretty much all you can do, because the squeaky door being removed now kind of makes middle not that important to the squad unless you're going for some serious backstabs with one player.
And because the issue is that if you have to invest so many resources to taking that early mid control, your access to B is kind of flawed, because there is a possibility for some CT aggression towards stairs. If you don't win that duel, suddenly you've got that very awkward fight where you've got someone quad, someone B stairs, and you're jumping into both of their lines of sight. It no longer feels like an access point to both sites. Certainly not a viable one.
Yeah, it's the problem with this map, because it seems to be changing every other week or so with significant changes, not just aesthetic ones. It's like core layout is changed pretty much every other week. It's difficult to understand why it's in the map pool if it's not actually finished. You know, they're still working things out, and that's why it's difficult to really commit any sort of real time to as a team. You're just like, well, we could do a whole week of practice on this, and by next week, all the smokes and all the lineups we know are completely null and void.
And just sod's law and all that, we have noticed that just as one issue was fixed, we got all players back in the server, a new one has arisen. A coach unable to speak. I believe it's Rage in there. You can see him for Mousesports' current headset does look like it's being resolved. They do ready up, and so ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined us, it's time to see if 3 is a possibility. Vertigo, Liquid's map pick, and now they have defense. It's where analysts and Henry G himself has set their sights on some dominance from the North Americans. Let's see if Mouse can get them on the back foot early in this pistol. So the buy has been discussed. You talked about the 2 sets of utility. I believe Frozen would be bringing the second one in.
Yeah, they had to do a match restore, so maybe they change things up. Time will tell. It looks like they're ready to go. And we are off, indeed. 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs in total. No upgraded pistols on the T side. We've got Nafly with the smoke and defuse kit, which seems to be very powerful on Vertigo. Drop that down and get the defuse going. Certainly ruffles some terrorist feathers, and it looks to be a B attack. Smokes thrown from the windows here. Line up for the window as well. We're going to see Alicia with the first frag, but he's taken down to 2 HP. Nitro doing what he can to back them up, but they're going to have to rotate now through CT spawn. Twist there, solid as a rock, trying to inflict damage and buy some time.
Robs is even trying to challenge towards the CT spawn as well. This flank, we saw how powerful it was when Naf did it, and Naf conscious of it, clearly. One click of his mouse, and he finds a way into the site, but the early damage of Woxic is punished. Chris J connecting the necessary bullet onto Alicia, and Frozen's not stopping. 1 apiece for the remaining members of Mouse. Frozen doubles up. Catching Stewie on his advance from middle, puts it all on Naf. 1 versus 3. He is the one with the kit and the smoke, as you highlighted, but frags are what he needs. And they aren't giving him anything. You give him an inch, it's likely he'll take a mile, and that's an inch! Now a chance, they line up. Well handled, Chris J will find himself a double kill. That drive-by, nonsense.
Yeah, and they actually lined up for him towards the end there as well. That could have been monumental from Naf. If he gets that second kill, smokes the bomb, who knows what happens. But well held by Mousesports there, making their way towards B after losing the first frag, especially as well. You can see him actually smoking the window to the left there of Alicia's position. It was nice from Naf to preempt that push coming in. As you mentioned, he was doing it so much in the first half, so it makes sense as we get into the second round buy here. It is a force, but Naf, he didn't spend anything here, so he's still got $2,600. Suggests he'll be going for the AWP going forward. We are seeing him AWP a lot more these days. 3 Galils, 2 Mac-10s. And it's actually Jakey observing this time, Alex. So everything you said about those waypoints, they're gone. Maybe Jakey's got his own tricks.
So I'm sure he has. I'm being lied to by the name in the server, excuse me. It's what happens when we're forced to fill. I thought Rush could do his memes. No memes from Jakey. He's a serious boy.
Yeah, business as usual.
Battle for middle and a battle for B stairs as well. It was Twist who actually just managed to catch a bullet into Kerrigan. Going to be thanking his lucky stars. He didn't go down to 6.
Yeah, brutal headshot through the wall there. Plasterboard saves him though. Now it's Twist to get full control, at least of the B steps for now, but that smoke will only buy him so much time. Smoking off towards the deeper part of middle here on the left-hand side to enable them access towards A, going through elevators. Expecting to win this round. Mousesports, that is, but maybe Twist's position can say otherwise.
Yeah, nice jiggle from Frozen. He solves that mystery, and now they continue their advance. The contact's been found, and leaping into B site is Woxic. The smokes arrive, does channel them in one direction, but the trades favor Mouse significantly, as do the weapons. Nitro, he's only got a CZ on quad. They aren't checking it just yet, but it's likely going to be part of the piece. Still, more added to the tally. 3 now for Frozen. He's looking for his 4th. Won't be given that opportunity. It's taken from him, but of no bullets in the Galil. No chance for Nitro. Will be 9 then to 8, ending on B. 2 in a row to get this T start.
Yeah, should be 10 as well. That's going to be the full eco going forward. Remember, Naf did take the eco there. He's still got $5,000. If he wanted to go for a full-on Hail Mary here, that would be ambitious, to say the least. I feel like he can just take a Deagle or something like that, get the AWP out next round. But there we go. Mousesports, they lost the pistol in the first half and managed to win the second round force buy. That led them to 3 rounds in a row. Currently sat on 2-0 in the second half here. So that's strong starts on either side of Vertigo so far. Galil still out, like we said. Eco for Team Liquid. A Zeus out for Stewie. A Deagle. A P250 is about as exciting as it gets as they go for an interesting stack here. He's at the very top. Trying to wiggle around with his teammates, see if there's an opening, but Mousesports very passive in their approach. No one committing towards the A-ramp just yet.
God, it does look powerful, though. The chances of Kerrigan. Is he going to be looking at that Z-axis? The chances are they're not. Frozen is, though, and he even gets 2. Straight through the wall as he drags his mouse down. 2 headshots, round 1. It's all theirs. You know there's a 3rd component in that boost, so no mystery as to whether or not there's still staff on the site. but poised to pick up the 3-0.
Yeah, you can see Mousesports very happy to play this map. Great awareness, good setups. Another T side off to a flying start here. That's the 3-0 confirmed. Just 2 players ready and waiting to be taken down at this stage. Stewie with 42 points of health. Twist burning to a crisp. He'll leap into the warm embrace there of the Mousesports lineup as they get double digits here. It's going to be 10-8 now. But as we mentioned, plenty of money on the Liquid side. Nafly finally going to be able to invest it. He does indeed get the AWP out. It's the replay of Frozen. Taking down multiple players here, detecting the boost and dragging the crosshair down just to make sure he took another player with him.
Perfect. Such a powerful yet easy to destabilize boost. It's just hoping you catch someone unawares. Oops.
Just a note as well, not a single helmet on the CT side up against 3 Galils. So that could be actually quite a powerful factor.
Astute observation. Those weapons suddenly a whole lot more powerful.
Yeah, opting for the utility game here, and good grenades exchanged, but Nafly taking the brunt of the damage. He plays towards middle, using the AWP for now, just trying to get a solid angle, but vision denied, and maybe the damage dissuading his approach, because at this point, he's at 48, he's getting wall-banged time and time again there, as Twist. Decent position towards B, trying to fend them off.
Yeah, nice little lineup from Woxic. You can see what it did to Naf. And holding, look at Twist's angle here. He's got 2 very different fights though. Couldn't adjust the mouse in time, and so now 1 body dropped, 1 half health. A late arrival to middle could result in a rather exposed Team Liquid defense. Now it's just going to be holding the line. The bomb still towards the lower level though. This is not a full commitment. Kerrigan, however, still catching another one. That's going to keep the CTs. They have to respect this. There's presence on that B site. Kerrigan got a good idea, or at least where one of them is. Alicia, however, could get completely caught off. Oh, this is a great round from Kerrigan. He didn't see him. 4x3, the black bars. Oh, the plague of black bars. They're coming in and calling it clear. A reaction, though, will be dealt with. Now it pays off. And so a sigh of relief. Nitro doesn't have a shot at this one, but ooh, could that have gone badly?
Yeah. That you do hate to see that sometimes. So anyone who's not aware, if you play on a resolution like 1024 by 768 or anything in 4x3, you're missing out on like I think 5 to 6% of the actual peripheral of your screen there. Yeah. So there are some times where we can see on 16 by 9, we can see everything. You see in the corner of your eye, but for some reason, some pros still feel like it feels better to play 4x3. There's no real science behind that apart from personal preference, to be honest with you. Yeah. I would say having the advantage of maybe not losing out on kills like that would be beneficial. But
seeing everything, yeah. It's an interesting discussion, and it is. I mean, you know how players, any competitive athlete has their fair share of quirks and beliefs, systems, pre-match rituals, all of that.
He still gets 3 kills in the round.
He does. Lovely play.
No problem at all. Rob and Frozen both on 20 kills here. Here's the replay. See how much he did see him here. So yeah, it's clear on the screen. They just didn't catch it, I think. But it's absolutely fine. Gets a response kill, no problem at all. And 11-8 now. Team Liquid yet to post a round in their second half. 4-0 down. And they're going to take a partial buy here with a single scout, the M4, and those 3 pistols.
So Stewie's been doing this part and parcel with the aggressive smoke, jumping over the, using the sandbags to elevate his jump to get the information relatively safely. So this is the coordinated mid take. It will be Rops Molotoving towards the toolbox. Just trying to keep that presence in middle all as safely as he possibly can, keeping the CTs there. There's plenty there, and joining the party is Kerrigan.
Ooh. Decent setup. They could flash off this and swing. Now would have to jump up, and you can see it's very effective flashbang here, but couldn't quite find the killing blow. Kerrigan down to 13. The deep grenade will be wasted almost, but it's going to pick Drops in a very uncomfortable position. That's at least a rifle they can pick up now. Does it funnel them towards B? 45 seconds remaining. They throw a Molotov and actually start to make their way back towards the A side. Crossing over the bridge here. Can't really be too patient at this point, but the A side looks pretty clear. I think we've got one player there in the form of Stewie with the scout, and he needs some backup very quickly.
Just as he fires off his first shot, 2 more remain for Team Liquid. They arrive on the site. Nav just about tucking in, but he gets spotted, and so Frozen does manage to alleviate some of the pressure. If Chris can get that bomb down, this is going to completely turn on its head. Now the pressure mounting for Team Liquid. Chris kind of locked on the site. The flash enables him to escape, though. Stewie still rattling off shots with that scout, connecting as well. Nitro, 2 kills to his name. They all line up, pushing together, all onto Frozen.
They got a kid 2 here, Alex. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a very convincing round towards the end of it. Nitro, with the saved M4, manages to get 4 kills in total. He had the defuse kit, as I mentioned, and that's massive. It was feeling like this game was getting out of control for them. That would mean 5-0 deficit. The partial buy works out. It goes 11-9. Bomb plant is still plenty of cash for Mousesports, of course, but finally shutting down the approach. It was Stewie 2K's scout as well that found a valuable headshot, and their mission to retake the bomb site there as well, getting the initial tag. As we'll see, a tactical timeout called from the T side here. Mousesports with 1 remaining after this one. Plenty of money, but what's the approach going to be after losing a bit of their momentum on the offense?
I wonder, from your eye test, if you had to put a percentage on how many times you think T-sides are aiming for A instead of B, I mean, what's the split right now?
Well, right now, it feels like 100% of the time they're going towards A.
Yeah.
It's as things like fall apart, you just see a quick transition, right? You just see, right, let's just go try and go towards B. Even if you get to bring it down to a 3-on-3, that's when they'll go consider their options. But most of the time, the defaults are leading towards like a bit of a mid-probe, finally finish up towards A with an execution. If it doesn't work out and you've got an equal trade with no utility, run back towards B. Yeah,
this seems to be quite a different strategy, though, from Mousesports as they start to barrage and charge straight in towards the B site. Not caught out, though. Twists, Alicia, they're all ready, they're poised, and it's a massacre. Get back to A is what Liquid say.
Probably why you don't try the B rush, that you can see not as effective.
Well, got a perfect example. Just as we start that topic of conversation, Nav's going to take another.
The problem is when you call timeouts and you change things as drastically as that, like it can be quite telegraphed, you know, like, well, they're trying to pause out. Last round didn't work out for them. They're going to try and change the pace up completely here. Either way, Liquid are very ready for it. That Molotov towards the steps position as well, that lands right in the corner. Sure, it doesn't do a massive amount of damage, but it segregates the T's. Anyone caught trailing behind won't be able to join their teammates at all, just locked out from the situation as Rops avoids a grenade at least, but still on a 5-on-1. His objective for now is just try and take as many players down with him if possible, then save the AK-47, but Team Liquid have guaranteed double digits at least for now. Smoke down towards the window. Rops can maybe just jump through that and hope for the best.
Alicia's staring straight at it. Look at that blue beam of doom. Another smoke arrives, and through the smoke they connect. No issues, and not a single player from Team Liquid falls. A very comfortable hold. They had 3 CTs there at the start of the round to deal with that B push. They were ready, locked and loaded. And, you know, in the first 20 seconds, the round essentially was concluded. Just the formalities of finding Rops. A quick one for Team Liquid to put double digits on the board. So 11-10. Mousesports, I remind you, need to win Team Liquid's map pick here, Vertigo, in order to take us to a 3rd.
Yeah, remember they won a partial buy before as well and just had a clean sweep on the CT side. They sent 3 towards the side of the map once again. Going to be boosting up on the bomb side itself. Just have a little look towards middle. It's a very nice angle. AWP especially, waiting for anyone just to try and peek in towards the toolbox position. Slower approach here though. Rob's waiting for aggression towards the ladder room. So still got all their utility. Nothing deployed so far. Liquid feeling like they can use the orb elsewhere. It's going to be Nafly just jumping up towards middle, watching for the boost right now.
We've seen this from Rops before, typically joined by Kerrigan late from ladder. Pulls a bit of utility out of Liquid. They remolly toolbox, they want to make it clear, we're still middle, we're still coming. He's trying to sell the fake of someone actually being there. I'm not sure if they're going to buy that one.
No, I think they saw the trajectory of the smoke come through. They won't be spamming that one. Looking to get towards A potentially with the smoke on the left-hand side. Good crosshair placement from Kerrigan, but Alicia's position was a little bit too deep for him. Couldn't quite find the head, and he does spot another one of Alicia as he jumps over. Advantage for Liquid for now. This would be a massive round to pick out. The money would finally be drained out of their bank accounts of Mousesports. 30 seconds remaining, though. They've wasted a lot of time. Haven't really got anything to show for it. Nitro happy to stay alive at that point, considering that would have been a point of access for them. Every second he can buy at this stage is valuable.
20 seconds. You're really just going to have to all in, throw all of your eggs towards the A site. see if they can just somehow get that bomb down. 12 seconds to be contested. They can't really do much more than spray through the smoke wildly. Chris J will get the bomb in time. There's no way Liquid can contest, but their coordinated boost, check this out. They'll get him up, he'll have an opportunity to see over the smoke, sometimes even sending a second over there. So many bullets just speculative through the smoke. Oxic, however, keeps things level. Great catch onto Alicia.
They have got a smoke for the bomb as well, so they just need a couple of picks here, and he actually shoots for his teammate there, I believe. 3 versus 3 now. Voxic is hitting absolutely everything, including his teammates at this point. Will the defuse come through? They have to touch the bomb. That's going to bait out a couple of players here. Frozen will swing, and now the defuse is committed. Voxic painted into a corner. He does hit yet another shot. Is the defuse actually coming through? Indeed it is. Liquid do commit once again. We talked about it coming into this one. If you've got one smoke on the CT side, especially towards that A side of the map, smoke on top, it makes things very problematic, flushes everyone out, and even though Voxic hits pretty much every single shot there, it's not quite enough. And that was a 5-on-4 for Liquid. It was actually pretty good for Mousesports to even get the bomb down in that scenario, but couldn't hold on to it. Yeah,
it did. It looked fantastic, but it turns on its head so quick. Sometimes it can feel like Vertigo just goes from people putting bullets into wood,
yes,
to people putting bullets into smokes, to people getting the bomb down and then defusing in smokes.
It's a bit frantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there's not much method behind the madness sometimes. It's like, wow, we've got 15 seconds left. In we go, lads.
Let's have a go.
All 5, let's jump in, hope for the best here, and if that bomb gets planted, we'll just fall back, and then more pandemonium will ensue.
Yeah. The power of a defuse kit, though, very clear on Vertigo.
Oh, I like that, Fallon.
Trying to get the energy flowing into the Mousesports veins. It does feel like such an attainable goal. 5 rounds, and let's see what Voxic was up to. Great catch on the first. He wasn't done there. Lovely shot over the shoulder of his teammate. And a third as well. Catching Stewie's aggression. It was Naf, excuse me. Doesn't enough to render them the round, though, so Liquid do equalize. It's 11-11. Fast smoke towards the mouth of B. Keep them locked out, combined with a Molotov as well. Don't have to take any fights. Well, actually, that's a rather easy gap to exploit. They'll at least know there's no one going aggressive on the stairs. So it seems like Frozen likes this part of the map. Whether it's CT or T, he will be battling for this shelf.
It makes the most sense because you have a firm understanding of how everyone approaches it, what works, what doesn't. You learn as you're defending, and then you can use that in your attack as well. Molotovs exchange back to business as usual, it seems. Default focusing towards A control. Frozen using a slither. Trying to find any CTs aggressing on that position. 1 minute on the clock still. Pretty decent in terms of the setup. They haven't been pushed back at all, but the Molotov will make things a little bit more complicated for Nitro here. Doesn't extinguish it, allows him to swing around as well. That's fantastic from Frozen.
He
does. He stands in the flames. Nitro thought it was clear, and now a 5-on-3. They're going to commit towards A here. Stewie 2K is done for.
The very tippy tip of his head. Frozen's trying to tap and traded. That's something. They can get that bomb down now, but it's not really a priority for now. It's just the frags and another one fed. This time into Voxic. Twists. The first step in a 1 versus 4, but it might be the last one he's allowed to take. Chris J's on the flank. Here's Rops leaving. A kit, but no smoke.
Where is Chris J? Here he comes. Twists, almost anticipating this push. Oh, didn't quite spot him there, but he does get the kill. 2-on-1 now, a very small chance he can win this. Nice position from Ropt, and even better play from Frozen there. The Molotovs exchanged. Nitro just assumed that would be clear, but sometimes you got to take those gambles, run through the flames, catch them off guard. It's not a force field, and Frozen managed to get 2 kills away. Had the perfect weapon for the job, just chew through them with that Krieg. And how much did he actually commit? Did he actually get in there? I don't think he was even taking damage at that point.
Complete safe line.
No, he's down to 36. He did like 20 damage tops. Just had to put his toes in the flames. So 12-11, Mousesports will take back the lead. Expensive round here, but Liquid still have a full buy with a double orb coming through. Stewie 2K with the flashbang at the start. Listening out for footsteps right now, decides to fall back.
This constant battle between Nitro and Frozen, so interesting. Twists, however, wins out on B. Puts all the more power on Liquid's A defense. Frozen has started his crawl. You'll see this aggressive orb from Twists. Recap of that, but into the site. Kerrigan, Voxic, oh my goodness, 3 frags in the same amount of seconds. Naf looking to stabilize, and he's done a great job of doing so. With the risk of his health, he burns all the way down to 10, standing his ground. Rops elsewhere. He's pushed all the way through B and likely to rotate with the bomb from Voxic. He's going to be making no secret about that, though. It's a loud exit. catching the rotate. It's perfect. Stewie will be ready. Takes it. It was actually Twist, excuse me, with the AWP. Out of character from him. He'll get back into the Krieg, his home turf, as Woxic a little late to be getting this bomb down. Now it's a straight up 1v1. Very interested to see what he chooses to do here. It seems like he's flirting with an A rotate. Twist's figuring this one out quick as well.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. Oh, the double bluff.
Oh my God.
Okay. I like this.
The double triple buff.
Oh, Twist is so smart.
Especially in middle now, he'll hear all of the steps lower. He'll be able to work out if Woxic doesn't walk the whole way, yeah, he'll have time to set up.
He wants to wait for the plant commit to come through and then swing on him. Perfectly done from Twist there. That's 200 IQ play there. I have no idea how he read that situation. It was a nice little gambit there from Voxic, managing to smoke the site, flash it, run back. You'd think he was going to hightail it towards A. Then he comes right back again, but Twist holding towards middle. A good transition spot between the two. Then he hears the footsteps. And at that point, once he hears the plant going down, he can commit, jump out. No chance he's going to be shut down there. And it's a big round for Liquid to pick up. So we go 12-12 here. Bomb was planted, though. So another $800 in the bank accounts of Mousesports there. Lost bonus at second stage right now. They do have enough to buy as we get into another compromise situation. A couple of Galils being brought out. Deagle just there for Robs. Bare bones utility. This is a mammoth task for them at the bookend of the game.
They're going to be so grateful for that bomb plant from Woxic, albeit, you know, Twist played fantastically, but just the fact that it went down has given them a real shot at this one. Woxic continues to give them advantages. This time, Stewie forced to watch as the rest of round 25 does transpire through the smoke. Frozen connects. Nitro looking to contest early, and he's paid a heavy price for it. Just 3 remain now for Liquid. Make it 2. Frozen winning the duel, as he always does, it seems, towards that side of the map. Alicia on lane in a world of pain. There's nothing they can do about this one. Just hope for some heroics on either side of the map. But methodical, precise. Mousesports won't take any chances as they're going to try and get that bomb down. There is a gap and info for Twists, but there's one pushed up. He's going to get caught off here. Alicia, however, finding one.
Twist does seem aware. Kerrigan right up to the mouth of the bomb side there, but still, they have to save the weaponry. Great stuff from Frozen once more, showing that star power we love to see. Don't necessarily get it every map, but when it comes through, it certainly shines extremely bright, as we'll see Alicia now holding onto the M4A4. Making his way down towards the A ramp and gets an AK-47 for his troubles, but once again, Mousesports looking comfortable. And Robs, he's on a bit of a hunt here. Remember, this was there. Didn't get forced by the Galils, the Deagles there. Frozen taking matters into his own hands once again towards the A side of the map. Saving the orb. It's about all they can do. In terms of loss bonus, Liquid will have nothing. They get $1,400 on top of this. And that's about it. Alicia can drop 1 rifle. Twist could drop the AWP and get himself an MP9, I suppose. Fight them on A again. You heard it here first. That's pretty much the only strategy deployed here on Vertigo these days. Just go to A.
Kerrigan, the great puppet master, seasoned in-game leader. Every time he applies his brain to the game of Counter-Strike, he rises the individuals around him. And here's the call coming into a crucial moment of Vertigo. Go A again.
Go A, lads.
Go A.
Get it done. Yeah, that is Vertigo in a nutshell. Work the picks. There is a lot more behind it. Their defaults will already have the set smokes. Everyone knows their roles within it. Everyone's on the same page in that respect. But a little bit funny after we've just said it's pretty much the same every round. We hear that from the man himself. 13-12, and his Vox getting it done with the Galil.
Aggressive from Stewie. We've seen a couple of instances of that. He's no stranger to some CT aggression, especially not necessarily unwarranted, but unpartnered. So B smokes. See the Molotov Twist is throwing to stop him from setting up, but now close quarters Orping. He could get caught off because look at this MAC-10 fly. Oh, and no, he can't be suppressed. Still hits the no-scope. Christian, however, perfectly in tandem with the entry fragging of Kerrigan. And in the first 15 seconds, there is a B plant.
Whatever happened to the work A again?
Yeah, lying to us. Not to his team, they clearly running off of that early advantage. They knew they had the AWP close quarters. They couldn't get away in time. By they, I mean Twist. And already that round is going Mousesports' way. Fantastic turnaround.
Didn't see it coming at all. He actually did very well to get that close range play out. It was Kerrigan, though, was thrown in with the MAC-10 first. Objective just to overwhelm potential snipers on the other side. He did that, but quick scope comes in from Twist. You'd think that'd be enough for his teammates to arrive, but still not going to happen. Chris J with both the kills there, bomb planted, and with money being so low, Liquid have no choice but to save the weaponry here. 2 rifles and a CZ. Mousesports with a quick B play, finally works out for them. 1 step away from map points here. Third and final map is Dust 2 have required. Looking like they could be likely at this point.
Dust 2, a third. Trying to remember significant Dust 2 games as of late. We did see Dust 2 as part of the grand finals.
Yeah, it didn't go too well, though.
No, I seem to, yeah, in fact, as I double check it, 12 T rounds to Astralis on that Dust 2. I knew there was something. But let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Lots of poultry-based analogies, isn't there? There's eggs,
birds in baskets.
Birds and
sorry, eggs in baskets.
Eggs in baskets.
Not birds in baskets.
Counting chickens. And he's looking to give them the cock. Nice shot. Stewie. Cockerel. That's a cockerel. Because they get the first. They cockerel at the start of the mornings. They get their first frag, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say, obviously. Good damage.
Well, this is a nice opening pick there from Stewie. But still scrambling away. Low HP on a couple of them. Alicia holding strong towards the sandbags. Overlooked for now. So their A approach. And the default mana doesn't work out this time. Nice angle from Stewie. Does yield the first kill. 55 seconds on the clock. And they're going to move their way back towards B. And that would be the correct call, seeing as Twist is just aggressive on the bomb side there. And now just an MP9 waiting. Now Fly, he is in a lot of trouble. Good flash from his teammate. He's still not quite enough, though, to get him the hell out of this position. He knows he's in trouble. And down he goes.
Stewie does have that luxury of the smoke, so we can just hold this line relatively long range. But Mousesports, oof, they had an ace in the hole. It was the Rops flank. Nitro much too late to the party. Alicia from stairs, though, he is a way in. That was the bomb. They'll be able to pick that up. Nitro can spring to life because with 20 seconds left, a 1 versus 2, he knows the bomb's on its way towards B. It can't go anywhere else. What is his plan? 1 flashbang. Good follow Twist's slow and silent mantle. Or nothing. Woof. Handing out haircuts. Chris J gets the clippers and pulls out 15 for Mousesports. We are looking poised for a Dust 2. Mousesports, Vertigo, clearly homework being done. Look how many rounds they've managed to accrue on their T side. It's actually just, what, 4 from Liquid on their defense?
Yeah, I think that's it. It was looking quite good up. There was 0-4 down, and they managed to get 4 out of 5. It looked like, okay, they're right back on track now, but they've lost the last 3 in a row. It's now map points on their pick. Dust 2 looking incredibly likely as he'll hover around $3,000. This doesn't look good at all. Team Liquid really will have to batten down the hatches in round number 28 here. It's going to be SMGs, CZs as Mousesports look to run away with Vertigo here. Rob to 23 kills, but man at the moment has been frozen. 25 for himself on that T side. He did not want to go down without a serious fight. The AK-47 has been delivering so many headshots towards that scaffolding position, and now 3 rounds in a row for Team Liquid just to get them to overtime.
Breathe it in, Henry. Mousesports, they've found a new lease of life on Liquid's map pick. Vertigo. Confidence filling the North Americans with a big scalp taken just last week in Texas. Taking down Astralis on this map, and, well, it seems Mousesports, they've been doing their homework as well. And with a very hamstrung by, Liquid look to battle on, stay another round. Round 28 here of our second map, final series of the second day here. A 2-man stack towards the shelf.
Yeah, not many options here for the North Americans. MP9s, CZs. Really not where you want to be when you need 3 rounds in a row.
Kerrigan actually ate the bait. They smoked the molly behind sandbags, and now he's acting as if there is a CT presence there that could catch them off guard with a flash and an SMG push. I mean, that's something. And there's the flash, not going to quite catch Kerrigan, and so Stewie, he'll dip back in. They are not planning on committing with this bomb. You can see it's still down towards the lower level. Frozen and Nitro continues to juke it out here. Kerrigan entering into the site. Moxit catches it, they're 3 frags away. This is looking oh so good. Dust 2 on the cards to change it. Alicia drive by in the sight. Nitro connects with his MP9. Through the smoke, Frozen leaps. He's not only got 1, he's got 2. This round is surely over. The bomb will be planted, I say that.
Yeah, it's towards A.
Finally going down, there we go. All good in the hood.
Naf's already typed GG.
You know what? I don't like teammates like that.
No, then he put see you in O2. I think he realized what he's done. We'll see what can be done. I'm not sure much, to be fair. I think Naf might be onto something. Not the best angle for the CZ range. There will be Mousesports bouncing back from a 16-5 deficit on Nuke. It looked like they weren't going to turn up whatsoever, but they've managed to bring it all the way back